Day 56. It was an eventful day. I packed up my stuff at a resort and had breakfast there, and paid the bill and left the resort to go to Negros Island. And I got lucky that there were some scooter fellows hanging around there, giving me a ride into the village for what was it, 70, 80 pesos or something. And I could get myself some water in the village, and I walked into the direction of the port with a ferry going to Escalante. And there was a queue of truck drivers there, and as soon as I arrived at the port, it was a typical Filipino chaos. There were 3 ferries docked, and there was a 4th one arriving. It was unclear what the ticket service precisely was. There were ticket services there, but as it turns out, they were not for me, they were for the truck drivers. There was this lady that told me that I had to pay 20 pesos terminal fee, and she gave me 2 small pieces of small ticket-like things. I paid the 20 pesos, but I don't think I would have needed to. I don't think she was lying to me, but it was a strange fee. And of course I had to ask which was the correct ferry to Escalante, and had to verify that multiple times because this is the Philippines. But in the end I landed on the ferry, and after half an hour waiting on board, it left, and 2 hours later I arrived at Escalante port. Now there's still quite a distance in between the port and the village, so I had to go to in the town, so I had to get into town somehow. And there was a tricycle driver that drove me and some other people into town. He charged me 200 pesos. I think that's just too much. I have to look into those fees, because it seems like for a scooter, when you rent a scooter driver, it's like 10 pesos per kilometer or something like that. And this 200 pesos for that tricycle driver was at least twice as much. And now it is a tricycle, so I have to figure it out how that works. In any case, I had lunch in the town. The public market resembled a little bit the public market from Karkar. It was a two-story market. And then I got a bus into the direction of San Carlos. There are no jeepneys driving in this island. I haven't seen them yet. It's a bit different here. There are jeepney type vehicles, but they go to bus terminals and basically stock up on passengers until there are enough to leave. Something like that. And of course there are the regular buses, of which the Cirrus is generally the most reliable one. In any case, I had to go to the bus terminal, which was a bit out of town. So I had to walk about a kilometer, maybe 1.5 kilometers towards the bus terminal. I was a bit lucky, it immediately left off after I arrived, and off to San Carlos. There are a lot of sugar fields there in Negros. Like, it was sugar plantation after sugar plantation until the horizon. This must be one of the most sugar reproducing areas in the world. And so that was impressive. But also the enormous field of solar panels was also impressive. a few kilometers north from this town, there is a field of solar panels that's probably at least 4 square kilometers. It's like really big. So it was a nice drive. I was also fortunate to sit in front of the bus, so I could have a nice view. And I got myself a place to sleep here in this town. It was the cheapest place. It's the cheapest place I've gotten since. But it's clean and effective. But it's so minimalistic that I don't have a toilet seat. But I'm fine with this. For this price and for the level of cleanliness, I'm for sure I'm going for it. And this afternoon late, I went to had a walk through town to get my breakfast fruit, of course. But also I got into the San Carlos public park, People's Park. That's another gem, a typical Filipino surprise. Someone once upon a time had the idea we're gonna build a beautiful park here, and he just did it. It also has a pool. It's when you were in San Carlos as a tourist, you gotta visit that. And tomorrow I'm gonna check out the island that is off the coast here. There's some Refugio island or something. I'm gonna check it out tomorrow. Either way, this day was a eventful, successful day.